Just got out the shower. I'm coming. Hold up. I guess I like that light. I'm coming. I just got out the shower. No, nobody's probably waiting for me anyway. So y'all tired of me just getting out the shower, coming on the stream, child. I love taking showers right before I come live. I think I fixed the little problem that I was having. I think we're gonna have a seamless live tonight. I might be a little bit uncomfortable, but I think that we still gonna be good. Let's see if we can get some people up in here. So we're gonna watch 2 videos tonight. The first video is gonna be the one that I was trying to play earlier. And I'm just gonna go through and repeat everything I was saying before. Hopefully we can get Blue back in here. Blue has some amazing things to say. I just got out of the shower. For anybody who is in the room and don't know what's going on, okay, there ain't nobody here anyway. See, that's the thing about it. I can make all of my mistakes now. Because there's not really anybody in here. So by the time people start coming in, I'll be on point and everything will be perfect. Happy birthday to my girl, Shreya. Happy birthday, Shreya. You thought I forgot. I know you thought I forgot. I ain't forget. It's 11:52. It's still your birthday. Happy birthday, boo. I hope you had a great birthday, Shreya. I appreciate you. Let me get on camera for this. I appreciate you, Shreya. I appreciate you for everything that you are. I appreciate you for coming into my life, helping me out, getting behind me with my channel, believing in me. Happy birthday, sis. I hope you enjoyed your day. And I hope you continue to enjoy your day. And I'm going to hold it down till you and Raven come back. Because I know Raven's traveling. So, yeah. Happy birthday, sis. And I'm going to redo that group with the other information, you know. But yes, girl, happy birthday, happy birthday. I know you thought I forgot, but I didn't forget. Love you. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me put on a shirt. Even though I can't stand shirts. I don't like clothes. I don't. I can't lie. Oh, I almost forgot. It's something that I want to tell y'all. Hold on. For the girls who they cut their hair, you might have long hair, and you cut your hair, and you want your hair to grow back quicker. Let me show you something. And this is obviously not a promo. This is a secret. It's not a promo. Buy this. Oh, you can't even see it. Can you see it? Girl, you can't even see the bottle, girl. The bottle is invisible. Let me take the thing off for a second. Maybe if I take the layout off for a second. Dang, I wish you could see it. This is the bottle. Okay, y'all see it? It's called Biotin Brute Conditioner. It's by Regain. Girl, when I tell you I cut my hair and my hair wasn't, dang, you can't even see the whole length, but it grew back so fast. It grew back like at least 3 times faster than it normally does, and it was back to the length that it was when I was a little girl. Because when I got in high school, I started cutting on my hair, dyeing on my hair, and everything. So when I did that big chop and I cut my hair completely off, when it started growing back to like about right here, I started using this as conditioner, and I'm talking about it like about a year. My shit was all the way back, you know. So just so you know, that's what I use. I know my sister was like, I didn't know your hair was that long, but it grew back way faster because of that biotin brew that I was using. And if anybody ever sees this and actually wants to know, you know, you feel free to ask me. I will show you, because that is one of my little secrets. After I did my chop in like the beginning of 2018, beginning of 2019. The last haircut that I got with clippers was in 2019. After 2019, I didn't put no more clippers to my head. Well, I didn't do it, but the barber did it. I didn't go to a barber again since the summer of 2019. So it took about 3 or 4 years, but it's back and it's actually still growing. So if anybody ever, you know, wants to know something that make your hair grow back stronger, healthier, faster, this is it. This is what I use. Biotin Brew. There you go. There you go. Biotin Brew conditioner. I just put it in my hair because I just washed my hair. And what I'm gonna do is comb my hair, braid it up, and leave it in. Wash it out tomorrow or the next day. Probably tomorrow because I'm going to church tomorrow. I plan on going to church tomorrow, so it'll probably be tomorrow. But yep, that's what I do. Okay, so we about to get into it. All right, y'all, I'm here. About to light my candle. Get my full glasses. Now I finally got my favorite glasses, y'all. But yeah, that's the secret that I use. Okay, I got somebody in here. Hop in the comments if you want. Hop in the comments if you want. I think that I have fixed the problem. I think that I fixed the problem that was causing it to freeze and everything. I think I fixed it, y'all. And I'm excited about that. I really am. I really am. I know my sister don't like when I do this, but y'all gonna have to deal with it. I'm got to comb my hair out and braid it because I got that conditioner in it that I was just showing y'all. So y'all gonna have to bear with me on this one and watch me braid my hair. Now I will say that the content that I got lined up is gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be pretty good. We're gonna dissect 2 videos because one of the videos that came out at a time when I was not live. I was not going live at the time. Hello. Thank you for coming to my channel, Becoming King Lex. Let's get it together. Let's get started. So I'm anxious right now because I think that I did what I needed to do to fix that problem with everything delaying and everything. and I'm anxious because I hope that I did. I hope that what I did was the one thing that I was missing. So I'm gonna go ahead and about to go ahead and try it, honey. About to go ahead and try it. All right. Feel free to hop in the chat at any time. All right. What are my favorite glasses? What am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to do it without my glasses, honey. That's not gonna work, honey. That's not gonna work. Baby love. That's not gonna work. All right. So, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Today is gonna be a girl talk, if you will, real woman talk, if you will. We're gonna discuss that live that Chrisean did that I was discussing before in the previous video. We're gonna get into it tonight rather. We're gonna get into it, and it's 12 o'clock. Yushraya, I wish you a happy birthday for the last 15 minutes. I hope you enjoyed your birthday, and I can't wait for you to come back, sis. We got a lot of things to discuss. It's a lot been going on, sis. All right, so go on YouTube. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. I had it pulled up, y'all, but when I got in the shower, I guess the page closed. So I'm just going back to it real quick. I'm just going back to it real quick. I really like that music. I can't wait to have like my signature sound and everything. I can't wait. So come on now. All right. Come on. Because I know that I fixed the problem. I just know I did. I just know I did. I'm waiting for the ads. Okay. All right. All right. They got therapy ads on the video. They not right for that. All right. Boom. Boom. Okay. No, we're gonna leave it right there. Right there. All right. Now I pause the video. Now let me go screen share. Come back over here. Let me come back over here. Okay, I'm back. Now, present screen share. Yes. And don't play with me now. Because if all else fails, I'm gonna turn my TV around and play it on my mother's TV. I promise you I will. I'm sick of this. I promise you I will. Now we need to get to it. Now what's up? What's up? Okay, everything looks good.
Breakdown on Instagram Live after explaining all of the things that have been going on between her and Blueface. I'm going to post the live here. As always, I want to know your opinions down in the comments.
Everybody on blast. So he tried to pull off. He did some weird shit, like some evil shit. I don't even want to say what he did because I'm pregnant. So cool. I get in the homie's car because he acting like he about to zap out. He about to go to jail from beating the shit out of himself. So he get away. Cool. All right. I'm sitting in the homie car, right? I fall asleep. I'm telling my homegirl, like, yeah, I just booked the flight. Yeah, I order a car, make sure I'm straight when I'm flying from Vegas. He blowing up my phone, like, where you at, where you at, where you at? So I'm like, I need a shower. I need to get my stuff from the room, blah, blah. So I go get the key. Weird. So we go in the
Feel free
room.
to jump in the chat. I'm gonna let it play as much as I can. So it's no,
Bro, like, this is the evilest shit. Nobody did. Hey, stunner girl. Hey, babes. Nobody deserved that shit. You hear me? So I'm like, all right. I'm sitting down. So he get the way he get. Like, all right, this boom, his switched and switched, right? I don't want to fight. I don't want to do none of that. I want to leave, right? So he like, schoolyard crip bitch, look a killer in his eyes. Like, you don't think I'll kill you and kick you in your stomach and you be bleeding for months? Like, then he took my phone, make sure I wasn't recording and none of that. Like, all right. All right, long story short, right? I try to get up. He like make one more step to the door. I'm up. Like, yo was like psychopathically weird. Like,
real
all
weird.
this shit he doing, trying to cap like he cool. Like, bro, no, bro, you was fake trying to put fear in my heart at one point. Like, oh, what's up, my boo? I forgot whatever we supposed to be doing. So long story short, it's probably like when I'm like 5 to 6 months pregnant. Like, and he's telling me how he gonna come find me. He started threatening me and shit. I'm like, damn. You know how like you seen those movies when they're like being abused, right? What's up, Stunner?
What's up?
You know how when they're being abused, right? And, well, where's like when you get cool with your abuser, you like it's like you want them back. You forget what happened, what they said, how they did it, what they did to you, right? And you go back, right? Like I don't know. Like I had a problem. I'm gonna be honest. I had a problem. I wasn't scared. I wasn't I wasn't none of that. I just always questioned like, Chrisean, are you good? Shorty, like, Did you just hear that nigga say he'd kick you in your stomach if you try to leave? Blah 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 blah. And you just sitting here like he just gonna cool down. And he cool down, he get nice again. He say sorry, take back everything he said.
It's nice
Say if he
again.
didn't
I know
even
that.
mean the shit. Why would you say that to anybody that's pregnant, holding your baby? Talking about they gonna be bleeding for months. Blah 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 blah. Like, come on, y'all. Like, he cool, but he get a little psychopathically weird. Like,
Psychopathically
I
weird.
don't know. My father used to tell my mother he would kill her. He used to tie her up in the woods, put a sock in her mouth, beat the shit out of her. My mother had to break away from her. What did I see my mother always do? Forgive him and run back to him. Like he bluffing? Man,
What
tell you that shit is before.
I know that feeling, but the thing is, it's so many other women out there that feel that way until one day he not bluffing. You're literally when you dealing with somebody like that, you're literally on a balance beam because the chemicals in their brain is real off. A lot of guys like that are really afraid of the police. So police being down the street might have saved your life. Or him clicking in his brain and realizing that if he kill you, he gonna go to prison forever might have saved your life. But that's our problem as women. We think that they don't mean it. We think that they're just bluffing. And I can point out 10 dead black women right now that can say the same thing, but they not here no more. Oh, I hate the fact that I just said D word. I mean unalived. But when I get to talking real spill, it's hard for me to censor. So I have to remember that. But I can point out 10 people that thought that they was bluffing too. But I feel you, sis. Keep going.
Foolery. Like it took a second for me to, and that's the real crazy things. Like
It's like when you
when we talk, I can't really talk to him and tell him like,
uh,
well, you know, you're a narcissist, you're very abusive. You're trying to
yeah,
make
that's true.
you force fear on me sometimes,
Not
and then
arguing.
it's not just you're cheating.
Are the same.
He
Not
makes it
all
all like
women.
I'm not
Not,
holding you
and
hostage.
that's
I'm
true.
not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm like, I know, but you fucked my
That's true.
mind
I'm glad
crazy,
you here,
bro.
still blue.
I'm saying I'm not hostage.
Still blue. I'm glad that you're here. I'm not gonna switch back to the other screen right now because it's playing and I don't want to mess it up. So after the live plays, I'm going to end the screen sharing and then bring you up. That might help YouTube algorithm. I'm not for certain, but it may help. Okay, you're right because I actually I do still need to put up my I'm glad you said that because I do still need to put up my fair use banner to the other screen for a minute. I hope this does not mess anything up, but I do need to put up my fair use banner. Shout out to um Reacts. Shout out to you. And I put you in my description as well. Child, with my glasses. I'm sitting up here trying to squint my eyes and I got my readers with me. My secret weapon. All right. Let me go ahead and put the banners up real quick. And then we'll go to the comments real quick. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. All right. Let me go back to the other thing. All right, let's get it.
but have all my funds. So if I'm making money Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so that's a booking. So if I'm charging niggas 20 a booking,
Woo, 20.
246. That's 60,000. 246. 246. That's 60,000 in a weekend. Plus the 200,000 we make together. Because I end up putting my checks combined. A month guarantee plus the weekend bread I was making every weekend, getting booked, being booked, bringing him with me. Whatever. We together, whatever. It's our money, whatever you want to call it, yo. And then for me to have not a dollar in control in my name on purpose. So when you do make those threats, when you do get all like that, you just know my back against the wall, yo. It's hard to leave something that you worked hard for. Like, not finna leave a couple M's or that I know that's to my name with you because you want to be Mr. Monster Guy, Mr. Scary Guy. So then what I did.
Right. And I feel like since you can still comment, because even though I can't highlight them right now because I'm on the other screen, I can still see your comments. Just so you know. So you can still comment because I can still see them popping up. But also, to what she said about, they put their money together. Back to what we were saying earlier. We just gonna go back through all of that like we never said it. But yeah, I've been there where not only was I in a situation where I put my money with you, and so when I wanted to leave, I couldn't leave. I was crippled. After you did what you did, I couldn't leave. I couldn't go, and I couldn't call, and I didn't want to call home. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't want to call home and have to ask for money, and they know how much money I'm making. It's embarrassing. And like I would say all the time, shame and guilt, man. Shame and guilt mess us up a lot in this world. And I hope that other people can realize that. But she didn't want to leave. She said she didn't want to leave M's and stuff like that. Not only do they hold the money and put it together like, oh, we gonna be a family and our money together in a shoebox. I remember one time they was on Jason Lee's show and he was like, real ends got their money in a shoebox. And she was like, for real, for real. Basically, telling their business at the time she was drinking, saying that they keep their money in a shoebox together. And I knew then, I said, that girl put her money with him. I knew then, I said, that baby putting her money with his money. And this was right before she found out she was pregnant. And I knew then that she was doing that. And I knew then I could see it in his face. He thought he had it sold up. I could see in his face when he would be on them interviews sitting there talking. I went back and watched the Angela E. interview. I watched the interview with Jason Lee. And then the other video that we're going to watch, which is the No Jumper interview. I think that we'll be able to watch that. If not watch it, maybe watch a piece of it. Like maybe watch the most dramatic part. I think everybody streamed that interview though. Fair use. So yeah, we're gonna watch that. But yeah, I knew then that he thought that he had her in his pocket. He thought he had it sold up. I could tell by his demeanor.
It was how I got out of that situation. I just start praying more and then like making sure I pay my tithes and offering with God. Make sure like just like God, what's up, yo? So it was this one time he's on house arrest, right? And
that's what helped her.
Lately I've just been doing certain things like, okay, hey guys, I want my checks separated. I don't want to be paid like this no more from Crazy in Love. Can we go by the contract that shit like that, right?
He probably got heated.
When I'm like, I'm in love with a psychopathic motherfucker. Like, this bitch ass nigga do not give a fuck about me, my kid, how I look, how I feel. It's all about him. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, and then I don't want to put him on blast for like his threats and shit. Because maybe he was just real drunk and real mad. But who get real drunk and real mad saying they gonna kill you and your unborn child at 5 months pregnant? So I could only imagine what Shorty that's being done right now went through before I even went through any of this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like,
that's how I noticed she really, really came to the realization. That's how I noticed she really was really what's the word I'm looking for? That's how I know she really woke up. Because I thought that too. I thought about the woman who was there before me or the woman that I was fighting with over him every now and then that he would say he not with, but the woman in the background or the woman that he talked crap about to me. Like she was just this horrible person. When I woke up, I thought about, damn, I can imagine what she went through because she was not awake yet. She was still asleep. She was still under his dominion, under his control, under his power. She was still asleep. So I knew that when Chrisean said this, that's what made me sit up and really start thinking about doing a video about it. When she said that, because I know that feeling.
you can't let nobody fuck your mind, Shorty. Like, I don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's crazy because I just know it's not him. Or supposedly, like, that's not you. You feel me? That ain't you. You didn't kill me. You didn't get my stomach in. You didn't. So I get cooled off. You know, person I got for him.
That's what he wants you to think.
Seems like a lawyer need to get involved. So I was really trying to figure out, like, so this what happened. This how I'm telling you. One day we woke up, checks were separated. I ended up making 100,000 in my name that day. Boom. He ran and got me in rotation and shit. I'm not fucking with it. I went home to go make some more money. Boom. My shit already packed in the house. He just had somebody to put it outside. Boom. I said, fuck it. Boom. Moved into this expensive ass crib, yo. Yeah, you could call it an Airbnb, but who the fuck really paying $30,000 a month? Me. Why? Because I got it like that to do that. Fuck is you talking about? Cool. Now I got this other house that's gonna be long term. I'm gonna move in, be stable, all that. But these steps that I'm taking to be okay, to be all right, to be safe, to be just in my skin, like all right, was hard for me to like. Chrisean, it was never that hard. Like, I swear to God, it was like a mind thing. I'm scared to move. I was scared to move.
That was heavy. That was heavy. Blue, that hit me. I can still see your comments too, Blue, if you comment. But yeah, man, that was heavy. When she said, Chrisean, it was never that hard. Do you know, man, I know that feeling of being like, once you out of it and you feeling yourself back, you still in pain, you still hurting, but you know that you're not where you was. You starting to see that light. And when you realize that it was you know what I'm saying? You was talented. It was you. And it wasn't as hard as you thought it was. It wasn't as hard as you made it be in your head because you listened to every word. And I'm not just bashing men. I'm not saying this is all men. Some women do this to men. It's women out here that do this to men. I'm just a woman. So when it happened to me, it was a man who did it, you know? But let's keep going.
I was scared. I was scared to kick out. I got so much money to kick out anything I want right now. Like, what? What's up? And it's so crazy because this whole time he kept making me feel like I ain't making no money. Like, what? As soon as I started seeing that check in my name said Chrisean Malone on that top, I was like, damn, this nigga is bitch. Like, he just been pimping my shit. He just been pimping me out. He just been focused on making it all look good for him and said, fuck my humanity, my spirit, all that. Fuck is you talking about? I swear to God, yo. And I really feel like this child gave me so much strength to.
Yep.
It's okay, Rock. You got it. It's okay. But and then when I got it, I was like, damn, I got it. It's cool. Then now when everything is on my terms, I see you when I want to see you. I fuck with you when I want to fuck with you. I'm like, ooh, I'm in a better space now. But I see how mad it makes you, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, so guilty, bro. You can tell motherfucker when they so guilty, bro, because of their reaction, my nigga. Like, I'm like, oh, that's funny, that's cute. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. You could use a dummy to use your. You can use a dummy.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so.
You already know I'm gonna pause that and skip that. Boom. And play that. Boom.
You can use a dummy to prove a point to prove a point to you and myself.
Come on. You ain't even gotta prove no point.
Go look for the dumbest nigga to play
He
with
knew
my
it
game.
before you knew who you was.
Play with these
That's why he didn't
antics,
want you
these
to find out who
tactics.
he was scared.
Nigga, I'm gonna pray for my deliverance. I'm gonna really just work on myself. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all this shit is just. And then the funny thing is, my kid, right? What am I demonstrating when my kid get here? Like to settle for what?
Facts.
Less for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to. So basically, I'm saying fuck me and my kid for a motherfucker. What? Like one thing about LA, y'all mentality, how y'all are with women is crazy.
Yep.
Like it's not my cup of tea. I'm gonna be locked the fuck up every time.
It's weird.
I don't give a fuck. Like, and the reason why I keep sitting here and talking, because I see these tweets and I see all this other shit. I'm like, buddy, why aren't you saying the real shit? Why are you not saying where you fucked up at, even when you got so mad? When I got mad, I never threatened Blue that I was gonna kill him. Real shit. I don't know. If he was pregnant with my kid, I would not threaten him and my kid and be like, I'm gonna kill you and that kid in your stomach. But the fact that he didn't do it, of course he's bluffing. But why are you telling me that? What if I was a weak bitch? What if I was a weak bitch and believed you?
All right. Oh snap! I hit it
in my head. Like it was weird. Like I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm done with you.
Yeah. I'm glad that you had that moment. I'm glad that she had that moment. Now, this is my thing. Oh, I don't want to lose it. She was saying that he was bluffing. He didn't do it cool. He was bluffing, right? But I don't think that she realizes that he wasn't bluffing. I don't think that she realizes that he became angry and jealous of her. He started feeling out of control. That's why he started threatening her and that baby. Because he started feeling out of control. And he saw her rising. He saw her start rising. That potential that he saw in her that made him want to grab her and pimp her out. He saw it slipping out of his hands. He saw her seeing who she was. And it started making him angry, which is why he started doing those threats. Yeah, I see you, sis. And so what she don't realize is that anger and that jealousy, if she would not have left, if she would have been around the wrong drunken night, where he might have took a little too much or popped a little too much or something like that, that could have easily been a horror story. But God got her. God got his hands over her, and that didn't happen. Just like you, Blue, and just like myself. But I want women to understand when they starting to see that jealousy, because they need to move. When I say they need to move, I mean they need to move physically. They need to move, like their spirit need to move. When they see that jealousy, it's not healthy or safe to be in a relationship with a man that is jealous of you. That jealousy may not start in the beginning, but as you grow as a woman, as you learn who you are, depending on how you met him too, because you might have been in a certain place in your life when you met him, but that wasn't really who you are. You were just down at that time or something. When God starts to bless you, he could possibly get jealous. I need you to recognize when a man's telling you he gonna kill you and your baby, and the baby is his, you need to move. Your soul, your spirit needs to move. You need to recognize the signs of when a man is jealous of you. If he laughing when you get upset about something, if you being upset makes his day or her day, if someone embarrassing you or hurting you makes their day, people if they're always happy when you're upset, people if things are going too well or too great, if they get upset, people if you go in the room and you're getting too much attention in the room, even if sometimes it may be your job to get attention in the room. And when I say that, working in sales or working in entertainment, it might be your job to captivate the room. When you're networking, it might be your job to do that. And he may know that. But a man that gets jealous of things like that, you might want to be careful. A man that does things to you as far as cutting your hair, if a man cuts your hair, if a man scratches your face, I knew something was wrong when I was on the, I was laying on the couch sleep, bro. And this was the time when I was drinking a lot. Like I said, we was drinking a lot. This man was an alcoholic, and I was becoming an alcoholic with him, but it just never, I still to this day, I never became an alcoholic or anything like that, but still to this day, I don't really drink like that. Like, I don't really, drinking is like, I might have some wine, I might have some champagne, but I still got champagne in the refrigerator right now from New Year's that me and my sister never opened. But what I'm saying is that I used to drink around him because that's what he wanted to do. So he wanted to do, and make him happy and everything. And I remember we was drinking and we had went to our friend's house, and we were moving into a new city. So we stayed the night at the house with them. So I actually felt safe that night. And I fell asleep before him. And that was my thing. I started getting to where I didn't want to fall asleep before him. But this night I fell asleep before him. And when I woke up, it was to this motherfucker jumped across the sofa with his hand and scratched my fucking face like as if he was a fucking cat. That shit really happened to me. Digest that shit, Blue. This motherfucker, I'm laying on the couch, and all of a sudden I get up, and this motherfucker jumped across the fucking couch, bro, like a fucking cat, and scratched me in the fucking face. And I'm talking about this nigga was drunk, like throw up drunk, like pass out drunk. Like they said that they couldn't even hold him up drunk. He was fucked up, but he was sober enough to hate me still. Gotta peep when a man is jealous and when he tries to fuck up your beauty or your features inside or outside. Those are signs of jealousy, and you need to run, because that's one of the number one things. He is, and I'm glad I got far the fuck away from him. He still comes in my Instagram inbox every now and then. And that's one of the reasons why I got off of Instagram for years. Because I realized that people who I dated, people who have hurt me before, can still fucking see me on Instagram. And I had a problem with that. So I just stopped posting altogether. But now I'm in a different place and I'm stronger, and it's different. But girl, let's keep going.
I just need to work on separating everything before I be asked out. So when he tried to leave me asked out, the process was already started. Already made over 200,000. Then I'm like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave everything and not look back for real. Like, that's the real thing. Like, I was scared of leaving because of how much money I made. So I'm like, should I get a lawyer? Should I do this? Should I do that? Holy Spirit was like, no, go, leave. What are you talking about? What are you doing? And I couldn't deny it. I couldn't take a shot and ignore it. I just was just, oh my God, this is really happening.
Yep.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now, wish me luck. Grammarly has again been a lifesaver with my application and helping me
happening to Rock. You feel me? Like, and then it's going, because it's not my fault yet, but it's going to be my fault in a second. Like, Chrisean, what are you doing? Like, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what the fuck? He be playing and lying. Like, what? Look, Achilles. Bitch, what did you saying that to me?
That's that demon coming out.
Because you don't get it. You ain't scared of shit. You ain't. The funny thing is, I ain't scared to die either. I'm not. So you saying all like that, like motherfuckers scared of shit. And that's the childish part. I'm still trying to go past. Giving a fuck of what I can lose. Because in my head, I got shit to lose. I don't got shit to lose. Well, I got a lot of shit to lose.
How she just identified that was childish, what she just said. I love that. I know this girl is really doing the work, man. I know this girl really doing the work. She said, and I got to get out of that childish shit. Right after she said, so what, nigga, I ain't scared. Man, I'm so glad that, man, I could tell this girl is really doing the work. And I never, like, kept up with her or anything. Yes. And, you know, the thing about it is, I know that she had to go through some pain, too, to get to this point. Because that money, that fame, you know, that lifestyle can be a blinder, and especially at the magnitude that she was getting. So for her to open her eyes to this, I know it's that baby, too. And I can imagine what she really had to go through, because a lot of times as women, we minimize the shit that we went through because we don't want it to. It makes us feel shame because we sometimes blame ourselves. I can imagine what she really went through that she's not talking about, you know? Let me let her rock.
Lose my mind as soon as I zap the fuck out. I got hella shit on the line right now. It's annoying as fuck. I got a lot of motherfuckers assigned to me. I got my kid. Oh fuck. Like now I'm mad at me. Like it's Mia versus me. What's up? Hey Chrisean, what's up? And I be looking at myself like, pull this shit together, yo. What the fuck is you doing?
Yes.
I'm pulling this shit together. You still picking and pulling. Like, bitch, why the fuck is you over there? Talking to another bitch about a bitch that you say you don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Stop giving a fuck up.
That's what I say all the time. I be like,
swear to God. Swear to God. I'm giving you careers right now. Talking about our shit. Right now, we the talk of the town right now.
Talk heavy.
More I engage in your bullshit. You dropping music. I ain't drop shit. You know why? Because I'm gonna drop that shit when I'm ready, nigga. When I move in. When I'm in a space where I feel like, okay, you're okay. Now let's get to work.
People don't know the magnitude, boy. She said she's not gonna drop that music until she get in the house, until she's straight, till she like, okay, you're okay. She not just talking about okay, like as if she got some place to stay. She got a beautiful place to live now. She don't feel safe. And she want to get to a place where she realized that she is really safe. Because she's okay right now. But she want to get to where she ready. And that's just like, oh, it's just like, I'm so fucking proud of her. I'm so proud of her, bro. I'm proud of her, bro. It's beautiful because
I'm not in no rush. I'm not about to put on a front. Not doing none of that. Fuck. Go ahead. Use your little 15 seconds of fame right now. It's cool.
Because all he's trying to do is hurt you and bring you back.
Fuck is you talking about? It's
Like
cool.
Ike Turner coming to Tina Turner show with that gun.
That shit ain't about
You
nothing.
thought that was just a movie. Did that really happen, Blue? You really come to one of her shows?
I'm not crying. It's just like when I really think about the shit he not mentioning. You saying everything else but what really happened. You said everything else but what you really, really did. And I ain't blaming you. That's my fault. Why? Because I was tolerating it. I was getting drunk with the shit. Why? I was being mature, wasn't thinking about myself. I was crashing out, wasn't feeding my mental health. That's all on me, dummy.
Woo!
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products.
Probably did.
It's Amazon's other company, Audible. Audible pays me $8,000 to $10,000 every.
Let me get back home. Okay. Yes, girl. He probably did. He probably did. Rest in peace, Tina.
That got nothing to do with you. I put that shit all on me. But the fact that you that type of nigga, you're weird. You's a bitch. You's a bitch. Everything you stand on, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. On my mama. You stand on foolery, bro. You stand on nothing that ain't gonna really stay hard, bro. You're not standing on shit, bro. You're standing on weak shit, bro. On my mama, bro. And then you're making it so clear that you're out to like sabotage, attack me, Then you use my name and put my name next to somebody else to like, bitch, you a bitch, nigga. Let's talk about for real. Fuck, like, come on, yo. I'm not over here talking like you just. I'm gonna take accountability. I'm gonna tell you, but like as a man, you's a bitch, yo. Straight up, you's a bitch, my nigga.
In my mind, right? In my mind, I remember watching one of the videos when I started paying attention, which was after the No Jumper interview. I remember she was on live and she was talking about him and she was crying because some of the stuff she was saying she knew sounded crazy as hell. And I remember seeing Taraji P. Henson in the comments. And in my mind, I feel like, Lord, I feel like Taraji was talking sense into her in the background. I feel like she connected with her and was really talking sense into her in the background. Like I could see that as her role because where Chrisean is before, around that time, Baby Boy and all of that, you know, Taraji was there. But except the only difference was it wasn't Twitter, Instagram, and her business wasn't out like that. But I love when a woman can relate, like myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm older than Chrisean. I'm not sure exactly how much older. I'm 32. So I'm not sure exactly how much older. That is so crazy. I'm 31. I'm not 32. I'm 31. What the? Why am I trying to make myself 32? No, I'm 31. What the hell? Yep. They always show back up like, let me torture you some more. Leave me alone. That's facts. And that's what he doing with her right now. He trying to come back and get her back any way he can. And he feel like her weakness is the other women. But he don't know she been working. And God been working with her. And God been sending people in her path to help her. Because the way she talking right now, she been doing the work. She been definitely doing the work.
All things gonna rush to my head like, damn, y'all, I almost killed you.
Oh.
With abortion.
Yeah.
Your father just told me he was gonna kick me in my stomach with you like I know when I see my kid, when I have my kid, it's really gonna like,
woo.
I'm gonna be so like I'm gonna feel bad.
She gonna feel bad, but I hope that she realizes and understand that she fought for that baby. You know, I'll never forget what she said in the hospital when she found out that she was pregnant. It was everybody else was disgusted by it, but she was like drunk at the time when she found out she was pregnant, and she was like, she wanted to have twins, or she wanted to have 4. And she was like, the same amount of the ones I killed. I seen that fucking pain in her eyes and in her chest when she said that. Mind you, like I said, this was after the no jumper interview. Remember, she went to the hospital and she went to the emergency room, and they said on live that she was pregnant. And she said something about the amount of babies that she, you know, dang, I keep saying these words about the amount of babies that she let go. It's okay. I forgot my age before. It's cool. Yes, girl. I'm like, wait a minute now. I don't need to be adding no extra years, girl. Ooh, no. But yes, you know, I just hope that I know she's gonna be mad at herself, but I hope she remember and realize that she fought for that baby. And that baby is not only gonna be a blessing and a gift to her, but she's gonna be a blessing and a gift to that baby. And with the work she's doing right now, if she does this work and continues to do this work, she's gonna ensure that her daughter don't endure the same thing her mother endured, and the same thing that she endured. Because she was just talking about how her mother was tied up and gagged with socks and stuff like that, and still stayed with the man. This is breaking the curse, Chrisean. I know you're probably never gonna see this video, but this is breaking those cycles. This is work that I'm talking about doing. That's why I even though the video was acting up earlier and I came back, because this is the type of work that I'm trying to do over here. And I see it happening right before my eyes, and I gotta salute it. I can't do nothing but salute it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yo, like,
I love it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't want to have my kid in LA. I don't want to have it near him. I don't want him on no birth. I don't want him around. Straight up. Fuck is you talking about? All that shit about to play like a role as soon as I see my kid face, bro. I swear to God, yo. Remember, look at that kid and be really like, I'm sorry, my nigga, before you even got here, I was playing, my nigga. Straight up, bro. Shut up. Fuck is you talking about?
Because you're doing all the right things right now.
Fuck, I'm strong enough to really.
I had to remember that when I'm talking sometimes that I need to pause the video. Yes, breaking the curse. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And if I could say anything to her, it would be just be careful. I know that's a joke, like where Kathleen like, don't be sorry, oh, be careful. But no, I'm for real. When you see that baby, don't be sorry, be careful, for real. Because you passed this test and this was a big one. And you have made the devil mad. You have made the devil mad. At your age, the wisdom that's coming up out of this woman has made the devil mad. And I hope and pray that somebody in her life can let her know to be careful. You have to really watch out now. Because you were supposed to go through this cycle for about 10 years before you got tired. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be careful. That's all. The only advice I can say is be careful. Because every test that you pass is another one around the corner. Every test that you pass, he's going to try to triple them up, double them up. Because this is making the devil mad. This is breaking generational cycles, curses, all of that. So don't be sorry. Be careful in real life. I'm so proud.
Just being my own shit.
That's right. In my own shit.
I learned from mistakes.
Right.
Real shit. I did. I learned where I fucked up at and how I didn't set no boundaries. Not for myself, not for you, not for anybody. I just didn't set no boundaries. I was childish. I was waking up every day going with the flow, praying, all his other shit. But I wasn't applying no word. I wasn't really. I'm gonna take accountability, bro. It's just all my fault. I swear to God. But I'm telling you, the only reason why I'm saying this because I'm sharing light on my darkness for other people. Like, if you're going through this shit, bro, take accountability.
Yeah.
Like, just take accountability and change. Mm-hmm. That's all you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fine.
That's facts.
I was stuck.
You know, I always say
Unresolved
this.
depression symptoms were in my way.
I always
I
say
need Vraylar, help.
one is a wise person once said, when you take accountability, you can move on. Woo!
You just
That was for
heal.
somebody. When
You
take
know,
accountability,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
can move on.
Like, yeah, I said you're a bitch ass nigga, but bro, I got so much to heal from, bro. It's so annoying. Like, I was fucked up before I met him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up from my childhood. But he wasn't like somebody that really, like, man. I swear to God, this my year, bro.
It is.
I'm happy that I'm a mom.
Yes.
I take back all the bad stuff I said.
Yes.
All that shit, bro. Like,
yes.
All that bad shit, I was like, just doubt, scared.
Yes.
Like, I swear to God. Because it's like, I hate the fact that we just trying to put on a front. Like, not all parties are. Bro, you have kids that you're hurting. Just for 15 seconds of fame. Straight up. I guess beyond me. And the fact that embarrassing and all, it's not embarrassing. You know why it's not embarrassing?
Right.
Because it's called a trial and tribulation, bro. Like,
that's right.
Motherfuckers go through trials and tribulations.
That's right.
And you can receive it as embarrassment, or you can receive it as encouragement to just be better. That's it. Like you will ask God to strengthen you. Something will flip out in your life. And you know you're weak there. You didn't know you was weak there until the problem presented itself. And just be strong on the end. I don't know. Like, you know. But I'm just so grateful I'm pregnant, bro, because I got so much strength. It's so annoying, like how much strength I got, like. And I was like so scared and shit. As soon as he got pregnant, I wasn't scared of nothing, bro. Like I'm in this bitch by myself. I can hear my fucking.
Let's dissect that real quick. Because I caught that when she said it before. I wish I could talk to you in real time, Dr. Blue, but you're going to get the floor once this video over. But I keep saying Dr. Blue. Girl, still blue, right? Girl, I'm sorry. It's somebody named Dr. Blue that I'll be watching on my auntie channel, girl. And I keep calling you that. I'm sorry. But Blue, I'm gonna give you the floor immediately as soon as this video is over, because I definitely really wish that I could hear your feedback right now, but I want to make sure that we get through this. But and I thank you for hanging in there with me. But where was I? Oh yeah, when she said, I want to dissect when she said that she's not scared anymore and that she's in here by herself. And I don't think that people realize, like, for you to be afraid to be alone, because that's what she said. In the JAG sector, I know her. It's okay, she's cool. Yeah, I love her. Yeah. But yes, girl. But yeah, so when she was saying I'm I'm not afraid no more. She said I got so much strength since I got my daughter that it's annoying. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I wasn't scared no more. I know what that's like, because a quick short story that I can say real quick, right, is a situation that happened when I was in Dallas. I had came home and got my son, and the situation started going left in Dallas. And before it went too bad, I got myself and my son a flight and we flew back to Georgia. But one of these days that he was with me in Dallas, I'm afraid of dogs, right? Like I am very much afraid of dogs. Like that was one thing about it. I would not knock on your door if I heard a dog barking or if I saw a dog in your yard. I was not going nowhere near your crib at all. And then one day I was walking down the street with my son and the dog came. I wasn't scared of the dog no more because now I'm ready to I'm ready to fight this dog about my baby on my back. All the fear that I had, and that's small, but it means so much because once you are in protection mode, you realize your strength. Because I still to this day talk about that because I'm so proud of myself. Because I never would have done that before. I picked up a stick and I was ready to go to war with the dog. Now come to find out the dog was, wasn't even trying to attack us anyway. The dog ran up to us. It was a huge dog. It was a cane corso. So those are known to be like, you don't want to run into a boxer or a cane corso. But come to find out, we were not in danger. But the point of the matter is that when my son got scared, he got on my back. And I wasn't scared no more because now it's time for me to fight for my baby. Now it's time for me to make sure my baby is safe. So I understand that feeling that she has. I understand it. And also for her to say that I'm not afraid no more and that I'm in here alone. That was a shock for her to be in there alone. And I want people to catch that. That when you are afraid to be alone, which clearly she said without saying, that's a horrible place to be. That's a horrible place to be. And I'm not shaming because I was there. That's why I'm pausing it because I know exactly how she feels. I have been where I was afraid to be alone for all types of reasons. And I'm glad that I'm not in that place no more. God is so good. And I just want y'all to know that is heavy for her to be saying that, she's not afraid to be alone no more. She in a big old house alone and she's not afraid no more. I feel her on that. I really do. And that's even more than domestic violence. That's bigger than domestic violence. That deals with spirits and attacks and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Insecurities, not even wanting to hear your own voice or be by yourself. Stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that deals with. But I feel on that. I feel on that. And I'm proud that she is at that place because it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to be able to be alone and talk to God and really feel like your relationship and your connection with God is bigger and stronger than ever. And feel like you can literally attack the world and do anything you want to do because you back connected with God. And I never want to lose that connection ever again. Ever again. Never again.
Boy, you apple off the wall like
good.
You know how scared, how nervous, like I'm like so much strength, like this this wasn't bad at all, like.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I receive that. God do separate you to elevate you. So
very much proud. Very much proud.
I'm just being transparent because this is my life. This is my bullshit ass testimony.
It ain't bullshit. There you go. Childish again. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to pause it real quick because you see,
every day you get up, you go to work.
I want to touch on real quick, but then I really want to get to the blue, so I'm not going to be long. One second, unmuted. All right, so the reason why I paused it just now is because she looked at the comments and then after she looked at the comments, you can tell that she had read something, because she was like, I'm just expressing how I feel because whatever. Somebody in the comments probably was telling her, you know what they always say in the comments, sis, get off live. Don't be on here crying. Sis, you don't have to tell everybody that. Sis, when people having a breakthrough like this, shut up and watch it. Shut up and watch it. You don't gotta be in the comments like sometimes when if y'all feel like y'all her friends, y'all her fans or whatever like that, sometimes your friend might just need you to just shut up and listen. When it's a breakthrough like this coming out, when I can literally hear in her voice the Holy Spirit coming through her, like as if something's coming out of her. When there's something going on like that, why do people get in the comments and start talking? Shut up. But then again, they don't even see that. They don't even see that type of stuff happening because they're in a different type of world. They live in the world and of the world. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to point that out there. Like, that's why I don't like when I'm doing a live or something like that, especially when I would get on other people's channel, I wouldn't make it a point to look at the comments, because especially like, for example, thank you, Blue, I see you. Especially like when this channel starts having traffic coming to it and everything, I'm gonna have people that look at the comments for me, people that know me and that I'm connected with, like people like you. Hopefully you will be open to that. People that know me and know what to bring to me and what not to, and that I'm spiritually connected with, which I feel, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want those type of things to throw you off. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it'll be best for me to have moderators that read the comments rather than me read them, so that whatever our mission is or whatever our goal is on that live doesn't get derailed by a comment. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have people around you that's spiritually equally yoked with you, and y'all all on the same mission. That's what I'm trying to build over here. That's what I'm trying to build over here, Blue. And I hope you with it, because I don't understand.
I'm okay. My child is healthy. And I just want whoever is scared, just don't be scared. Just use that fear as encouragement to just go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To like, because now, Jesus, it's not that sad. Give me a second. It's so weird because I was keeping stuff to myself, right? Because I know how I am. Like,
I ain't see this part.
I know I'm about to go on the road. I know I'm about to get paid this amount of money. I know I'm about to, for the last month of my pregnancy, I'm about to just be protective and be around females, just playing the rest of my birth stuff, like on a positive note, but without him.
Good.
So when the network posted the flyer with my face on it, all hell broke loose.
Okay.
He knew too much. He just started making confrontation. It was just like, oh, this is what I was scared of. This is what. So now he's trying to throw me in the fire for social media clout.
Okay, that's what happened.
My bad, y'all. I do not want to break down.
It's okay.
But
it's okay. So she under attack.
taking full accountability. Not blaming anybody. I'm just sharing a lot of TMI only because
Because you want to.
what
So
else
what?
I can do? Get paid for my trauma.
That's right.
I'm filming,
Get paid for your
documenting it.
pain, girl. That's right.
Now I just have to embrace it,
Yeah, you feel it. You might as
live
well.
it, heal
You can.
through it, get paid from it, and just go about my day, about my life. But one thing I can say is my mom.
Oh, she's trying to hold back the tears. Go ahead.
Use PDF Filler to edit documents anytime, anywhere.
She do look like a damn baby, literally.
I don't even want to get to that. Fuck that. Next up, my merch. It's called Heaven Sent Rock. I'm wearing a sample. It looks messed up because I've been wearing these fucking shorts for a couple days now. I've been dragging in them. Um, yeah. Um, damn, I can't request. I just don't want to talk to anybody that's negative right now. I just want to take time to say thank you to all the support, people, support. Like, I want to name drop so bad, but I don't want to start now. Because there have been people. Woo, God, this is so hard. There have been people in my life recently just been
Taraji, I swear I think it's Taraji P. Henson. I promise you,
with
I
me,
feel like she
and it's so hard.
and her mama or something.
And I'm thankful for them.
I don't know.
Just thank you. Whoo.
I really did see Taraji in
And
her
I'm excited. The baddies is going to the road. I'm blessed.
You are.
I have a really solid situation that's going on that's kind of keeping me above water. Like,
Yeah. You're around,
I'm
that's what
grateful.
I'm
I'm
talking about, baby.
spoiled. I'm God's child, so that
Come
all that
on.
matters.
Come on. I see her looking
Woo.
around at her surroundings like, yes, what's up?
Well, yeah, go watch fucking baddies. You know, with Natalie and fucking Crazy Alive. Whatever.
Man, that was powerful, man.
Just watch how this free little device fixes
That was powerful.
my internet. It makes it so much faster. Okay, look.
That was powerful. Should I hold on. Before I play that, let me go ahead and stop sharing. That was powerful. That was powerful. Most definitely was. Blue, that was powerful, girl. Listen. Watch this. That was powerful. That was powerful. I wonder if he started flipping when she got on baddies. Me too. Me too. You still here, Blue? You ready to hit the link, sis? Me too. Me too. I hope she stays strong because the attacks are continuing. That's why I was like, I understand that you're gonna be sorry and everything because you put guilt on yourself for what you went through, but don't be sorry. Just be careful because that was not supposed to happen. That's literally a miracle that you are where you are so quickly. Keep going with the vid, trying to get my daughter out. Okay, that's cool because I got another one I wanted to show anyway. So I wanted to just go back, let's just go back in the words of my sister, Sweet Mom, back down memory lane. Mm. So let me see. Sweet Mom, I hope that you see this video. First of all, I want you to know that I love you. I saw your video, and it's like me and you traded places because when I was in that position, and when I say traded places, because my spirit is a little bit more up and up where I know how it feels to be going through, that D word. And I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I love you. And I really don't want to do part 2 of the video about ginger locks without you. I really don't. So I hope I can convince you to do it. I hope I can convince you to either talk about it on your channel and I come on your panel, or when I talk about it, you come. Shout out to Sweet Mom. I just had to say that because I thought about her when I said back down memory lane, and I thought about, her video. But okay, I love you, girl. You know that. All right. Anybody that's gonna be watching this on the replay game, please share this video. Hopefully, y'all can see that the girl is trying to improve. And share this video for you, girl. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. I think this is the one I'm gonna do. We're just gonna go down memory lane one time. How this man had my girl. Wait. 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 All right. Now. Now. We're going down memory lane real quick, y'all. Real quick.
Let me talk for myself.
So
It's sensitive.
I think I'm gonna finish.
What you playing for?
I think I'm gonna finish.
You're not.
You wanna do it by yourself?
What do you mean? Do it by
I'm gonna
myself.
do it. I'm
Are
not
you
finna-
looking at
no,
me?
No. Wait, this is what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being weird.
Hey.
Shut the door.
No, take her outside. Take her outside.
Like,
I don't speak for you. Right. That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. The blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Take her outside.
Hey, please get her outside.
Take her outside, bro. Pick her up by her ankle. No,
take her outside.
Why are you doing that?
You want to be a man? I'm gonna show
I'm
you.
not being a man. You come here.
Oh,
You come here. Why would you come here?
There ain't nobody trying to grab you. Woman that like people trying to just be respectful. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation, but right now, man.
Blue, keep come here. No. No, keep.
I gotta take you.
Blue, keep come here. Why are you doing like that? Keep come here. Keep come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for?
camera down.
You hurt my blue.
Yeah? Or you need to wet your camera. Huh? Don't worry about what? I will wet your camera.
Blue, what are you doing?
I'm walking out with you. I'm really with you.
I'm trying to say what? You said what, bro? What did I say? What did I say?
You threw water on them.
What do you mean? Why are you being extra?
So you.
You know I move. You know I don't get down like.
You've been in the spotlight. You've been in the limelight for quite some time now. Do you really feel, because she's got this fame now? Do you feel like she's mentally prepared and ready to take on this new life?
Hell no. But I feel like I'm the only person who has enough patience for her.
Right.
So I don't want
The
to
only
see her
person
demise.
who has enough
Of course you
patience
don't.
for her.
Oh, I just said fuck you, and then everybody you deal with now.
I see you helping the fuck out of her.
It's gonna blackball you.
You gave her motion.
I knew she was damaged when I met her. You know, the show I throw, all the women be damaged.
I didn't really know at the time, like what was happening. You know what I'm saying? That's like, oh, okay. We about to sit down with some chicks, and then all before I knew it, she was getting in the mix. And shit. Woo! Woo!
Wait,
Dope. We in this motherfucker, homie, it go down.
Like, now that I'm looking back on it, I wonder what time, like if I could ask Chrisean anything about this right here, I want to know what was getting ready to come out. What time was this? Where in her wanting to get her own money was this? You see, was this after she started asking to get her own money? Because she said that when she asked to get her check separated from Blue, all hell broke loose. My one question is, did this happen after she asked to get her check separated? Did this happen after her booking fee went up or something? You understand? Because this feels like a setup on her character. This feels like him setting her up to show everybody that she, it just feel like a setup. And he didn't even know. I wonder if he knew she was pregnant. No, he knew because he knew. You know what? The more I think about it, the more I ponder on it. He knew because she said in that interview, it's either my period or she said it's either my period or I'm pregnant. And he tried to say, oh, you don't get your period if you're pregnant, but she was either saying either I'm emotional from my period or I'm emotional because I'm pregnant because my period haven't come on yet, right? And she could have been saying, I'm gonna have this baby because she already had said she, unalive too many babies by the A word, smortion. So I wonder what this was. This was totally a setup. Don't no man that love no woman tell another man to drag her by her ankles out of the room that he in. No man that love no woman let that happen and don't even get up to go check on her. He stood there. Then he said, I'm the only one with the patience to deal with her. This was an attack on her, bro. He knows how to push her buttons and when to push them, yes. And he saw all the eyes was on her. And he wanted to make sure that nobody wanted to work with her. He wanted to make sure that she was labeled as X, Y, and Z. Difficult, angry, black woman. Like that's what he wanted to make sure she was. Difficult, angry, crazy, aggressive, black woman. All those things. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to destroy her in this moment. Man.
We had extra security in this motherfucker today. We done pulled sources like the fire department, man, from San Diego, LA.
What's up, church?
You already know, man. It's still the sharpest, coolest podcast in the motherfucking world, man. We doing it for real and not for play. You read it.
Look, they set this up.
And I hope you, I want you. You ain't gotta apologize. I get it. I get it. Even if it's just you, I will make sure it's facilitated for you. We're gonna keep the Hennessy in one spot, okay? And it's yours. We will not let nobody touch it. Or me and you bombing on the ass. I ain't gonna let them touch your shit. Hey, straight up. Come back whenever you want to. Hey, Shark Tank, you never know what you're gonna see.
Yo. Nah, we good on that. We good on that. We good. We don't want to do all that. We good on that. Government health care insurance marketplace. I thought they were going to show the whole video. I don't want to see the whole video. No problems from no jumper. I'm not even monetized yet. Leave me alone. Yeah, but he knows how to push our buttons and when to push them. Right. Now I'm thinking of another. Well, since you need some more time, I'm gonna go ahead and go to that video that I wanted to show you where that Taraji P. Henson was in the comments. This is why I think that Taraji been helping her. This is why I think that. Because matter of fact, I think I can find it by the name. Oh, I'm glad my screen not shared because I just saw something crazy. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say comments. And okay. Is this the one? Oh, this the one. Is this the one? Oh, which one is it? I think this is the one. But no, that's not. Oh, come on. I was trying to find the one where Brenda gets to a fight with her sister. I don't know where that live is at, child. Oh. We can play this one since you busy. Right. Let me go ahead and share it. Oh, you here. Okay, hold up. Let me go ahead and well, it's not sharing anyway, but let me make sure it's not right. I'm gonna close it out so that way we good. Girl, I didn't know you was here.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello, soundcheck. Can you hear me?
Yes, we in here, girl.
Great. Awesome. Whew.
Yes. Do you
Where did
have
we begin?
anything on the external device?
I'm on my Bluetooth headphones. I'm about to turn it off right now and see if
Yeah,
that'll
or you
work
might
better.
have to exit out of YouTube. But I just hear a
Can you
little
hear me?
echo, but yep, I can hear you perfectly. I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, I just turned them off. That may have been the issue. Okay. Let me see. Where do we begin?
Yeah. Okay. I want to know what you was thinking about. Well, no. I want you to tell me your story again. Like, let's go back to the last live. You know what I mean? I want you to
Okay.
repeat everything you was saying in the last live. You got the floor.
Let me see if I can. mm, mm, mm. The I guess I could start with like the attachment. I didn't realize that once you make yourself open for that type of attention, the impact, like you can be just being you, and and I hate that she always blames herself because it's not necessarily you what you're doing, but what you're giving out, they want it the most. Whether it's her talent, she is a beautiful girl, so cute. She's so cute.
She look like a baby.
Yes, you do. She look like a little baby. And it's like
Yeah.
she's giving out this bravado. She's small, but that's what he saw in her that he picked out. And every woman got that little thing in them for for the good man to see and for the narcs to see, the abusers to see. And and the crazy thing is I met my abuser on Halloween. I love Halloween. I met him at a party on Halloween. And I never really put that shit together like, damn, I probably shouldn't have hooked up with somebody on no damn Halloween. But anyway, I'm giving off this vibe like the life of the party, which I always been, never been a shy person. And it's like
Me too.
that put a target on me to for him to pick up on me, in the middle of the crowd and all that stuff. And like in one fell swoop of
Mhm.
being nice, that's what got me trapped into it. It wasn't like nothing I was wearing. It wasn't even me talking to him. It's just me being nice. And that's how I got my attachment.
How?
And yeah, yeah. It's deep like
Like
that.
you
And
me
then
being nice, like
I would say like just because some women, they got like like I would say a Chrisean. I wouldn't say I'm a Chrisean. Just well, she do got like a bubbly side, but she got like a tough exterior. I'm more of a fucking like I'm kind of like customer service. I'm used to customer service. You got to be nice, got to put on a nice front, nice face, and that's me in the beginning. If you meet me, and that's just what I brought. You know what I'm saying? That's what I brought to the table, pretty much sunshine. And for a person that ain't got no sunshine, they wanted that sunshine. Yeah. Before getting to know me, before any of the other things, he saw my sunshine. And that's how he got in. Pretty much how I got in. And it was a long relationship of me. I wouldn't say like I was a boss or anything. I used to cook. I was a cook at a rest home. So I was doing pretty good for myself. And slowly but surely I started to notice like little small gestures of him just trying to get in, like trying to get in my house, trying to get here, trying to get there. And I'm like, okay, I mean, you kind of eager. I'm thinking, okay, he just want to be around me, not knowing he wanted to just have my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of not relate to Chrisean, but of course, because I'm not a rapper, I know shit like that. But when somebody wants your shine and wants your flow, they're gonna do what they can to get it. So I put my blinders on, thinking it was love. Oh, he loved me. Oh, you want to be with me? You want to be around me and all this shit? Come find out, this nigga ain't got nothing. Didn't have nothing, but wanted everything that I had. And once I slowly began to realize, like, that's what was going on, it was literally switch, pregnant. And then, like I said in the comments, like, that's when the devil came. Once he locked me down, quote unquote, that's when the devil came out. Yeah. And you can't, and like Chrisean would say, you can't fight while you're pregnant. And that was the beginning of the fights. We never fought, never argued until I got pregnant. And that's why I was like, that's why I'm on to her story, because I'm like, girl, I feel you. I feel you for real. And let me see, what can I say?
Yes.
I can't remember
They
what
don't
we
care if
talking
you're
about earlier,
pregnant.
but right.
Sometimes,
No.
sometimes, like you gotta wonder, are they really trying to kill the baby? Are they really trying to kill the baby? Like,
you know what I think it is? They know that we are going to love that baby more than them. And that's why they spaz the way they do. That's what I feel. They know. They know we're gonna love the baby more than them. And it's and another thing too, it's a lot of men in this world that didn't get the proper love from their mother. So when they see you do it, it makes them hate you too. Now with with Blueface, I see that his mom is like one of those shelter moms and all that stuff. But see, that's his downfall. He's too damn spoiled. He wants people to love him more than his mom does. While he's not caring, because he knows he got his mama to love him. And I peep that shit too.
you talking about with Blue? You talking
Like you
about with
said, you
Blue?
went through I want to say you said his mother had passed, your guy's mother. Mine too.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it also became like a more needy. And it may just be an issue with these abusers, like they may just have issues with their mothers. That could be the whole root of it. Whether it's a good,
it's definitely a sign.
whether they had a good
It's
relationship with
definitely
their
a
mother or a
sign
bad relationship.
because there you go. Yeah. It's either a good one or a bad one, or it's almost like Have you ever wondered, did they hate women?
Oh, girl.
Like, what I mean by that is, it's like his mother spoiled him. His mother
Mhm.
spoiled him, right?
Mhm.
And he only told me good things about him. He told me he slept in the bed with her till he was 11. That was something that I should have peeped, because that's like,
Wow.
you slept in the bed with her till he was 11. He would say little stuff that it just, I should have peeped it. And I'm not saying
Mhm.
it's a big deal, you know what I'm saying? But adding on to the other things that he said, it should have been a red flag to me. So
Yeah, that's
also,
definitely like
when she
clingy
passed
behavior.
away, go ahead.
I said, yeah, that's just clingy
Right, that's
behavior.
what
You
I'm
go
saying.
ahead.
Like, along with the other stuff, yeah, along with the other stuff, that should have been a red flag to me. And then, you know, it's almost like I felt like he hated women. I felt like when his mother passed away, like you were saying about Blue, he knew for a fact that his mother was his slave. That's how,
Mm.
ooh, that's how he portrayed her to me, like his slave. And
Mm-mm.
so much of his slave to where his sister and his mother didn't have a good relationship because she was like his slave. She would do anything, go against his dad for him, whatever. And his dad took care of the mother. When they divorced, he had to take care of the mother and everything. And the mom got sick with, I believe it was cancer. And yeah, it was all. He would call me mama.
Mm.
So
He wanted me to
in
call
a
him
way, I
daddy, but I
guess that
can't do that. I
in his
knew who
mind,
my
I was
daddy
supposed
was.
to.
That ain't gonna work.
I know that's right. I know that's right, child. Like, did
Mm-mm-mm.
he ever call you mama though?
Girl, he thought he was gonna call me sugar mama until I checked him plenty of times. Like, do not fucking call me that.
Oh
Don't,
yeah,
don't call me that.
you're
Don't do
right.
that. Cause, and then like with
But
the
yeah,
situation, see, my situation was I wouldn't leave, not necessarily for love or feeling like I love him too much, I can't go. I would always be in a messed up situation where I couldn't go. And he took that as, oh, she don't want to leave. Nah, nah. As soon as I get the opportunity, I'm out of here.
give
And
me
that
one.
fucked
Give
with
me
his
one
mental too.
situation.
Yeah. He would always kind of put me in a situation
Right.
where
Like when
I
you
have
say
no
you
other
couldn't,
choice
would it
but to stay.
be like, okay, I'm pregnant right now?
Hmm.
Yeah,
And don't get me
man.
wrong, I know I could have did it without him, but it's the point of, and
But
that's
that's
another thing too that
that's
people
right.
don't get. Yeah, people. This
Yes.
another thing too people don't understand. A man, if somebody's gonna sit there and lie to you in your face with tears in their eyes and all that stuff, this is why women be staying. It's not because of us. It's because of them. The story they give, the thing, like that whole latching on. Let me abuse you some more. Let me use you some more. I
Yep.
gotta do this. But they not
Yep.
saying that. They saying all the sweet shit. And I'm sure that was the same thing that was going on with Chrisean. Like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people like to say, well, she knew what was going on with him and she saw this. That's not the point. It's about what he says. It's not what a person is doing. It's what they
It's
say.
about what they
And yes,
saying.
actions
Yes.
do speak louder than words. But
But it's
when
the
you're in a
actions that
relationship,
nobody sees.
it's different. It's totally different.
It is. It's the actions that nobody sees.
Right.
Those are the actions that y'all not seeing. Those actions where he probably was on his knees crying, because they love doing that.
Oh, they love to
It's the
cry.
actions that nobody sees.
Yeah.
And when you especially when you younger going through that, especially Lord, like you had you knew who your dad was and everything. I knew who my dad was, but I wasn't around my family. I was out of town. That is a vulnerable. Oh
Mm,
Lord,
mm-hmm.
I didn't
And that's how
realize
they
how
like it.
vulnerable
Because
to
they
be
feel
out of
like
town. When I tell you, I done been, girl,
they got you in their
yes,
spot, in their
and it
area,
was
away from everybody that can save you. That's what they
and
want.
yep, that's when they have their way with you. That's when they have their way with you, and it's crazy. And I feel like you know how much is people gonna blame on Chrisean? How much more blame does she have to take? She literally said she was taking accountability, but I still looked at it as like, don't beat yourself up about this because you're not the only one. People don't
Right.
realize
That
that
part.
the man
That
that
part.
we're talking about is not. Yes, the man that we're talking about is textbook. Literally, it's like textbook that characteristic, that demon that's in him, because we can identify it to a T, and it's literally textbook. They literally do the same things. So we're not talking about just no any other regular guy. We're talking about literally literally like a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
And you know
Like a
what? I was
demon
thinking in my
operating through
mind,
a human
where did
being.
these guys come
You know
from?
what I mean? Some people, I feel like some people let God use them, which I try to. Go ahead.
I
What you
think
say?
it's a delay. But that's what I was thinking one day too. Like, where did these men come from? I have.
Yeah.
He was about almost 10 years older than me. He never act like this. I never seen nobody move like this. It's this new generation of men. Where did this come from?
Mm-hmm.
This whole needy,
Right.
this whole narcissistic. I never heard of these terms until right here in like our generation. It's like there's something going on
Yeah.
with these men. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There's something going on. And I like to get to the bottom of that
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting to when I say, like, some people let God use them. God can use us in different ways, but also the devil can use us in different ways, right? Against each other.
Mm.
But I feel like some people are more, they can flow through certain people more. So they like to flow through certain people more in different ways. And I feel like with certain men like that they call narcissists and everything, I do feel like narcissist, the word is popular in itself, and a lot of people saying it, and some people say, oh, everybody's saying narcissist, but people don't realize that women really are dealing with narcissists. It's really out here. It's not just because it's a popular word. Like, it's really happening. And I
Right.
see it for myself. I've seen it in my mom, and I got my mom permission before I spoke anything about her situation. But my mom is in the middle of a divorce with a straight narcissist. When I tell you, when my mom and this man got into a relationship, my mom was up and he was, what you would say, if you would say anything, you would say down. And the only reason why you could use those terms, he was a truck driver, but he was living like out of his truck, living in a hotel. My mom came into his life, and when she came into his life, she got sick and she lost. Well, she didn't lose her job, but she ended up leaving her job because they didn't hold her position. She was a director, and when she found out her position was filled while she was in the hospital having surgery, she didn't want to be there anymore, right? So she ended up walking away from that job. But she had money in 401k and stuff, and everything. So she was okay. And so they started their life, and she footed the bill for that. She footed the bill for the whole everything, the house, the everything. So then she would go and look for jobs for him online, right? And she literally, it would just be his laziness. He had a CDL license, but he wasn't getting the most out of it. So she would be online looking for better jobs. She'll help him get a better job and still be online looking for an even better job. They got to a place where they was able to buy a $200,000 house. Everything was great. And then literally he started acting a fool. Now, mind you, on the way there, he was still acting a fool. But just like Chrisean, just like myself, just like you, it would be reasons that we would give ourselves to say that we can't leave right now, And people
Plus,
don't
let me
realize
stop
that.
you real quick.
Yeah.
And plus, people don't realize whenever you a quote unquote a boss, you already got what's going on. You're not gonna let your ship sink. You gonna keep it moving. It doesn't matter if you with somebody or not with somebody, they're a good dude or not good dude. You gonna get your feet planted first. And see, people think, oh, you did that on purpose. You wanted that to happen. No, honey, I wanted to get me straight first. I'm thinking about me. You good? You can go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts. And man, some people don't realize that they'll look at women and say, like for example with Chrisean, the main thing that she gonna get attacked with is that now Blueface's career went down and her career went up. People gonna attack her and say that she used them. People gonna attack her and say that when she said that she got so much strength when she got pregnant. People are going to use that against her and say that, oh, because she knew she had his baby, she felt like she got so much strength. You know, they're going to try to use that against her. But what
Not
they don't realize
realizing that helped her get her strength.
Exactly. That helped her. They're gonna try to make her some type of gold digger. They're gonna try to make her the villain and say, you know, she left him when he was down. That's the main thing they're gonna try to use. Or you gonna leave me when I'm down, or you gonna, you know, and I still to this day sometimes used to ask myself, how did I get in a situation where I let a man put their hands on me? And then not only that, it's not like I got up and reported it. It's one situation that happened, girl. I could have not woke up the next day. I could have not woke up the next day. I woke up in the morning, it was blood on the pillow. You know what I'm saying? And you know, after I don't have to say all of it to tell you that when this particular situation happened, you don't want to have relations after that. You know what I'm saying? You don't willingly want to have them anyway. So you know what I'm saying when I say that?
Right. Yes, ma'am. Been there.
Yeah, so
But you do it so you don't have to fight.
Another thing. That's an essay on top of, you know what I'm saying, putting your hands on me and stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, when I tell you, he knew he was dead ass wrong because he was scared for me to go anywhere. He didn't want me to go nowhere. He didn't want me to have my phone. It was like he was afraid that I was gonna call 911. And still to this day, I'm mad that I never took a picture of myself.
Right.
I'm mad I never took a picture of myself. He was just handing me drinks, trying to keep me loaded, keep me drunk, you know, keep me not thinking. We didn't even go back to work because of that, girl. We had about $11,000 or $12,000 in the bank, and which probably more than half of it was mine. Because when he started going through all these rages, like he started getting jealous of me or something, it literally got to the point where he didn't care about working no more. He would follow me around all day. He would want to keep his hands on me all day. And I think that he literally told himself in his mind, he didn't need to work no more. He would just walk with me and help me and we'll use my check.
Right.
You know,
I'ma scare you into taking care of me.
Yeah. Yes. And then I'm going to mind F you and make you think it's our money. I'm gonna make you think that I'm doing my part. When really he did. That's a different way of pimping, man. That's all that is.
Right.
It's a different way of pimping. And I completely saw in Blueface demeanor when he was sitting on that couch, when he had that girl drug out of that room, like they didn't plan that. When she said, when I asked for my checks to be separated, SHIT hit the fan, I know what she mean because I was in that situation. We had the same bank. We had the same bank account. He would hold my hand walking into the bank. Come on, baby. And mind you, I was just coming out of a relationship with the father of my child. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I was at a low point, man. I didn't feel beautiful. I didn't feel wanted because the person who I wanted wasn't acting right. So I took that to mean they didn't want me, you know? And it got to a point where I knew he wasn't gonna change, and I literally wanted to be over him so bad. And when I got with this guy, girl, this man got my name tattooed on him. So I eventually got his name tattooed on me to show him that I was in it too, you know. But we wasn't together that long when we got them tattoos. That should have been a red flag. Then, you know, the drinking. He wanted to drink every night. He wanted to drink. I would be sick because I couldn't keep up with him. And he would cry to me and talk about how his dad was an alcoholic. And I was about 19 at the time. So I'm not putting two and two together and saying like you're an alcoholic. I was with him for like 2 or 3 years before I started saying that.
Right.
And it would be off and on, just like Blue and Chrisean. It would be off and on. We would get into a fight, and if it's in public, the public would separate us, and then we would eventually get back together. You know, we was always breaking up and getting back together, separating the money. Or when I want to leave him after he put his hands on me, he'll get to the bank before me and take the money out of the account. It sucks when you worked your ass off and you don't got nothing that's yours that you can walk away with.
Right.
And I know that I was taught better than that, but it was like everything that I was taught went out the window for love or something.
Hmm. But it's the thing where you're fighting for your money
Mm-hmm.
with love mixed on top of it. That's the
Exactly.
difference. It's not about, it wasn't really about the because see, both of y'all had different goals. He had a goal
Mm-hmm.
for the money, you had a goal for the love. But see, his goal
Exactly.
overrode because money is the damn root of all evil. That's why
Yep.
he was able to conquer. Because his love for the money was greater than your love for him. And I think,
Right.
and I know these people be knowing that shit. These pimps out here
Yeah.
in the world, whatever they want to call themselves, they
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't even coming off as cocky. Like I just, it's
No.
like whenever you notice it, it's like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. And
Yep.
that's where that strength, like Chrisean was talking about, when that strength
Yes.
comes, you a
Yes.
different animal. You a whole nother person.
Yep. And I feel like, that's a beautiful place to be. That place that I
Mm-hmm.
swear in, and I rejoice because it reminds me of when I was there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like God blessed me so much when I would leave.
Mm-hmm.
He would give me little blessings like when I would leave and I wasn't really fully done. I might leave for a month or something like that. And my sister would be like, Alexis, you always go up when you leave. And it wouldn't hit me at that time because, like you said, I wanted love. I didn't care about the money for real. I really didn't. I really wanted love. So that's why when it came time to fight for the money, I was always losing the fight because where I'm sitting up here thinking like we a family, we got a joint account. He's sitting up
Mm-hmm.
here counting my money. He's sitting up here. I'm not realizing that I'm making more money than him, but he does.
Mm-hmm.
So he's sitting up here making sure, he got a hold on everything. So, and I don't realize it until he do something that threatens my life or that scares me to the point where I do try to leave and I realize, hey, I can't go no damn where. I gotta take a bus. And the last thing I wanted to do for some reason was call my family and ask for help. Why? Why is that?
I was, I would say that I was ashamed. I did reach out to my dad. I can't remember what the
Mm,
hell happened. I was supposed to go with him. And honestly, girl, so much stuff has happened. I can't even remember if he came.
yeah.
I want to say I'm dreaming that he came,
Mhm.
but I don't think I don't. I think I did call him, but he
Mhm.
couldn't come, and I just left later on that night in a taxi. But if I would have, that would have
Ooh.
been the end of that. I think I just daydreamed about it, and that's like the crazy thing. Like you said, you forgot how
No,
old you
it
was.
ain't. No,
Like
it ain't,
stress will
girl.
make you forget. And like I think,
Mhm.
okay, for me, it was
I
I
forgot a
didn't
lot.
want to see my dad fight him or him fight my dad. So I think
Yeah.
I spared, that moment by not calling. Because if he would
Let me
have,
ask you this:
put
Do you
put
think
his
that
hands on my dad, I would have went to jail. And I ain't
right?
going to jail for
But
nobody. I
do
mean, I
you
would go for
think
him,
that?
but I don't want to go to
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah. Right.
So
Right.
to
No, I know what
avoid that
you mean
situation
because it's
altogether,
something.
I just decided not
Right.
to do it.
Right. Now tell me this: do you feel like if your dad would have came and he would have tried to come at you or whatever, even though your dad would have protected you, would you have felt any type of embarrassment or shame or anything for your dad to see a man that you love doing that to you?
Yes.
That's how I felt
Yes.
about my mama. I
I
just really
live
didn't want him to try to hit me in front of my mama
right. I live so
or my
because I'm a
grandma.
Leo. I live so strong. I would never
Uh-huh.
wanted him to see me weak like that.
Exactly. Come on. When your family look at you like the strong one, it's like, what the hell? You can't let them see that because you want them to see you the strong one. They looked at you like that for forever. So you don't want nobody to see you in a place where you feel weak because they
Hmm.
might not even look at it like that, but you feel that in your mind. It's such
Hmm.
a mind if you know what I'm saying. It's such a mind if the whole thing because all of these walls and these bars that we got up are in our mind
Hmm.
and we didn't realize it. We literally had to make up our mind. I feel like that's what I had to do. I had to make up my mind when I left that hospital. It was like my mom was on the phone Like I drove all the way up here and I felt so bad. I was like, I can't do my mama like that. I done, hurt my mama for this person already before over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So when my mom come up here and she's scared, that's how when I made the decision. And I knew he was gonna go crazy if I would have told him that I was leaving. So I literally was like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm just going downstairs. And I just never came back up.
Right.
And he emailed me every day for a year. Every day he emailed me. And I'm not talking about no, hey, how you doing? Thinking about you. I'm talking about books, girl. I'm talking about books. This man had a way with words, girl. I would not be surprised if he see this live. That's what I'm talking. That's what I mean. Like when I came back on Instagram, he was one of the first people to hit me. Like it's crazy.
Wow.
But once I leave and I'm done, I don't go back. For some reason, when I say I don't go back, I don't mean like after the first time I leave. No, it's a lot of back and forth when I'm still in love and I'm in it.
Right.
But once I leave and I'm gone for 6 months to a year, I can't make myself feel the same way about you, even if I tried to.
Because like that clarity, like she said, she was in that house.
Oh man, you back?
That weight off of you, you don't want that shit back. Especially once you realize, yeah, they're really lying. They're really not what they say they are. Nah, I'm not doing that no more. Like, and the crazy part, like, how can I explain? Not so much as and that was the issue. Sometimes I was in a fucked up situation where I couldn't leave. And then also some of the situations where I would have that naive thing on my shoulder where won't no man come to me and cry and beg if he really didn't want to be with me. And then I had to realize in my brain, like, a motherfucker, if they really need you, like the word need you, they're gonna keep coming. They're gonna come.
Yep. They are gonna keep coming.
Because like you were saying, like you're a good salesperson, and for whatever business that he had, he needed that. He needed you back.
Yep. That exactly, and that's where that PIMP thing that I feel like they do come into play is where
Have you seen the
I
movie
was
They
a
Clone
tool.
Tyrone?
Huh?
Have you seen the movie They Clone Tyrone?
No.
Okay, well I ain't gonna spoil it for you, but they had like a pimp type character in there and a quote unquote HOE. He wouldn't let her go either because he needed her.
What?
She was trying to leave. But if you get a chance to watch it, I think you should watch it. Yeah.
Yes. But look,
and that's how it be with them pimps too. Whenever they need their HOEs, they treat them, they try to get as much out of them as they possibly can
as
while
they
treating them
can.
like shit.
Yeah, I saw a movie, The Mac Girl, and I think I saw another movie with a pimp in it. But yeah, that's the and when I saw the movie, I wasn't even old enough to date. But when I got older and I've been through things in life and everything, I could see how even in relationships, like what I see in Blueface and Chrisean, I could see how they try to use them words to create mental bars in your brain, man. They really
Manipulation.
Yes, manipulation. It's another word for triangulation. They try to form they organize events that happen like breakups, fallouts with you and a family member. They triangulate you with their family members.
Yes.
They start talking to the people who are around you, right? They have people that they want to be away from you, so they make sure that happens. They arrange fallouts in that way. They plant the seed first, and then something happens, right? And your best friend not your best friend no more, or your cousin that was always around ain't around no more. You know what I mean? And they make it look like, see, baby, I told you. Oh, I hate that. See, baby, I
Been
told you,
there.
I'm the only one that love you. I'm man, your family ain't right, man. See, baby, I told you. They make it seem like that. And then when they do have you away mentally, you can still be in the same city as your family and still be mentally away. And when they have you in that way, the people who they do have around you, I feel that they are very strategic with the people who they do have around you. The people who are around you can't be giving you too much information about certain things. The people who they have around you are people who they know gonna choose them over you hands down in any situation.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They want you to get
Yeah.
close with their sister, with their family, so that they
That
can
part, girl, I swear I was
you
thinking
know.
about that shit in my head. Like there
Yep.
was so many opportunities that I missed for my family, or times he
Mhm.
would show out in front of my family, in which
Oh
like
yes.
it's already a slim rope with me and my family. So
Yeah.
it won't
Yeah.
hard for them to just go ahead and exit. And
Yep.
but oh, he kept, oh, you want to go to my dad's house? You want to go over here to my
Mhm.
people's house? My people, my people.
Yep.
No, I don't. But shit, I can't go nowhere else. So I guess
Right.
so.
And then they'll take you around their family and put you as the victim of your family. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, say if you do something right and you're not really right for that, a real friend would let you know that, hey, you was wrong about this or whatever. You would always, your family ain't nothing, ain't shit, and they treat you wrong, and my family treat you better than your own family treat you. You might as well be
Mhm.
with, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's the manipulation too. That's a part of the manipulation that they do as well, which is crazy. But that's what I mean when I say it's textbook. Like you were saying, like where's all these narcs popping up from, baby? I feel like they always been here. We just didn't see it. We didn't come and compare notes and realize that this
Mm.
shit is textbook.
Mhm.
Now we got social media, and we able to compare notes. And it's a girl
Right.
in Beaumont, Louisiana, that can relate to a girl in New York, and it's a
That's
place
true.
that makes information very, very much wider, faster. So I feel like everybody is starting to see certain things, and we have realized that, you know.
And just like the conversation we was having earlier, I remember now how you were
Okay, yeah.
saying there were people in our families that were going through the same thing or went through the same thing and
Yes,
never talked about it. Ain't that crazy?
yes, yes, yes. I didn't know about it, girl, until, like you said, until I was grown. And I literally was mad. I was like, you mean to tell me you went through this and I felt like I was alone going through this?
Right.
But it's certain things, like especially back in the in back then, when I say back then, I'm talking about grandma, great grandma back then, right?
Mhm.
They didn't talk about stuff. Like my granddaddy, all that stuff he did to my grandma. Do you know when every family reunion we had, my granddaddy said at the head and my grandma said at the other head, and they boyfriends or girlfriends was nowhere to be found. You thought that as a kid, I thought they was married still. Every time I seen
Mm.
them, they was together, but they hated each other and they lived with separately with other people. I didn't never put two and two
Wow.
together that I got a goddaddy that lived with my grandma and my granddaddy lived around the corner from my grandma, and his woman I never seen. The kids made sure that his woman wasn't able to be seen. Like my grandma and her siblings, they would not have my granddaddy come around with the woman that he was with. But my grandma, we call her man goddaddy.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? But as a
Mhm.
child, I didn't know any of this. As a child, I'm just thinking like I got a granddaddy and a goddaddy. But as I got older, I realized, oh, they divorced. Okay. And then about another decade, a decade and a half, I realized that he cheated on her. And then another decade after that, I realized it was her friend who he cheated on her with. You know,
Mm.
it's deep. Yeah, it gets deep. Rest God, rest my grandma elder soul. But yeah, man. So she was the first one though to actually relate to me, and I feel like this was about a year or two before she passed away. I had already had my son, and she saw what I was going through with his daddy. And because it was like, oh man, it was so bad. It was like whenever we would get into it, he would take the baby, and I would have to like call the police because I'm not having that. You're not gonna take my baby, and you mad too? Like,
Right.
no. I would literally have to call the police, and I never called the police about no fight, but I called the police if you tried to take my baby. And I hated having to do that. I was so stressed out because it was almost like she could tell that I wanted to leave, but I couldn't. It was like it was a blockage in me or something. And so then she told me, she started telling me stories, and I wish that I would have talked to her more. Because me
Right.
being young, I only was sat down long enough for 1 or 2 conversations, But I wish that I spoke to her more. But though that little 1 or 2 conversations that she did tell me, eventually it did help me realize that this is a moment in time. Because I would take things, especially at that age, I had a baby at 17. I would look at it like it's the end all be all. I never looked at it like this is a moment in time and I can't get over this. So with the last situation that I have been through, I literally remember going to God and telling God, like, Lord, I know that I'm gonna be okay. I know that I can get through this, but it's the process that's hurting me, God. It's that process, that day by day that I'm gonna have to get through with these feelings that I gotta feel, the work that I gotta do. Like when Chrisean was like, I got so much healing to do, it's annoying. Like I'm still healing. You know what I'm saying? I still got healing to do. But the best part about it is that I know that now, you know.
Right.
But I literally have to go to God. I had to go to God, especially in this time where I was just away from everybody. And I would literally be like, God, I know it's gonna be okay. I realize that now because I done been through enough situations to know that. But it's the pain of the process, man. That process. Sometimes I literally would have to tell him, like, Lord, today is just too bad. Just hold me, Lord. Hold me and comfort me right now. It's just too bad right now. Lift some of this weight up off for me. And I feel like people don't realize that when they go to God and they pray for strength, that you gotta lift weights to get strong. And I don't sometimes now I used to always pray for strength. I did. And when I realized that, I could be praying for, more weight because I'm praying for strength. And in order for you to have strength, you gotta go through it. You gotta lift weights, you gotta work out. And I literally had to redo that and say, Lord, I'm weary. I'm not asking for strength. I'm asking for comfort right now. I'm asking you to relieve some of this weight that's on me versus me continuing to pray for strength and I'm not knowing what I'm praying for. I'm just praying what I heard somebody else pray.
Right.
I start praying my own prayer. I had to start talking to God for myself, and I started doing that like around my mid to late 20s. And now that's where I'm at. I'm just growing with God every day. It was a point where I used to be ashamed to talk about God in public when I was a teenager, you know? And still now to this day, some people will try to shame you for where you are with God. But I'm at a point now that don't bother me because I know they don't know what they're doing, you know? So I don't let it bother me. But it used to be a point in time when I wouldn't even be able to talk publicly like comfortably, when I was a certain age going through stuff. So I probably prolonged it by not realizing that.
I mean, everybody's not gonna understand that aspect, and that's another thing too out here. Like sometimes, whenever you feel like you're alone, truly, truly alone, like physically alone, it messes with your mind and makes you think that everybody is against you. When ideally, you never know. It could be somebody like literally, like you said, across the world is going through the same thing you're going through. But like the thing is, once you get yourself, because that's the first thing you got to
Yep.
start with yourself and your mind, and then worry about everybody else later.
Yes.
Worry about everybody else
Yep.
later.
That's true. That is facts. That is
And your
facts.
child is a
Because
part of you, so that
yep,
goes along with it.
yep. When I
Building
was,
them up helps you, and that's why her getting pregnant,
yep,
like you said, that's the
it gave
tipping
her
point.
strength.
She knows that she's
Yep,
gonna have to build into that child, so she ain't got no other choice but to build herself up.
yep. That's facts. It's literally like you got to say, forget it right now because you got something growing inside of you. You got a miracle growing inside of you. And she already is being a great mother by doing what she's doing right now. So all of her fears about not being a great mother, all the comments that she might read, I wish and I hope that somebody around her letting her know by you making the decisions that you have made thus far, the decision you made to get your own place with you being a great mother.
Right,
Some women don't even do that. That can.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna name no celebrities because I don't want no, you know, this ain't about that, but I know that we know celebrities in common. It's some celebrities right now that should probably have left a long time ago, but they haven't. So by her doing this and saying, forget the millions of dollars that she might have in a bank account with him, forget everything and walk away and rebuild herself from nothing, is her being an amazing mother.
Right.
Already. Girl, I want to talk about this again tomorrow. And the movie that you wanted, that you was telling me about, I want to find some type of way for us to be able to watch the movie at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we
You know
probably
what? What is it called? I'll get some information. Someone had did that before. We did like a watch party with our little group. I'm gonna go ask some questions. You got Instagram?
Yep. I'm finna put it in right now. It's my Instagram right here.
I can't hear you.
Oh, hold on. I thought here. Okay. You see it?
I gotta go to the chat.
And it'll just say my you'll know it's me because you'll see that line.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to my people and see what it is, and I'm gonna send the information to you. We did that before. We had a little group party and watched a movie together. I don't know about the cost and all that stuff, but I asked all the information before I sent it to you.
Yes,
But yeah,
girl.
we can definitely do that. Just hit me up whenever you want to get on, and we can get on stuff.
Yes, and I appreciate you coming to my live, hanging out with me tonight. And I hope we can do this more. Like, girl, I can't wait to talk to you on Instagram. It's so much that I
Yeah,
want to talk to you about.
that's what we need. We need girl talk, like for real.
Yes,
So stuff like this can stop happening. We need girl talk.
yes. Because just like we were saying, information is going out further and faster now. So it might save these girls that are coming up behind us, not only our kids, but other women in the world.
Right, right.
Thank you so much, girl. Hit
You're
me on
welcome.
Instagram.
Thank you.
Yes. And to anybody that is watching the replay, thank you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. We're definitely coming back with another one very soon. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, Blue. Hit me, girl. Hit
You're
me up.
welcome, babe. Good
I'm
night.
for your messages now.
I'm right on it. About to be there right now.
All right. Thank you. Good night, girl. Peace. Good night, y'all. I'm laying down, honey. I'm not getting up. Good night. Later. Y'all have a good night. I hope y'all enjoyed this broadcast. Whoever is watching the replay, do me a favor and share this video. This video is very, 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 very informative and helpful. Thank you and shout out to Still Blue. Can't wait to hear from you, Blue. Later.